In this video, I'm going to show you how my student passed CSWA SolidWorks certification exam in only 9 days as a complete beginner. As you can see here, Matthew Lee, I started as a complete beginner, and 9 days later, I passed CSWA. Now, if you are preparing for a CSWA exam, you want to practice on the real exams, you can get my CSWA Practice Exam Workbook 2026. You can just click on the link below and you can get it for free. So just keep in mind, number of free copies are limited, so make sure you go and grab it for free. Now, just give it a context, the starting level of the student was complete beginner. So that means zero knowledge of SolidWorks. Time availability, daily commitment, right? So you must have a time for that. And the goal was to pass CSWA. Now, the final results, he passed CSWA in 9 days. And this is the approach he was following. He had a structured plan, right? He wasn't watching random videos. He was executing daily, and he was focused on the exam requirements. So what is needed for the exam? So let me give you the day-by-day structure. If you are a complete beginner, this is something you can follow. Day 1 and day 2, you want to learn the core tools, core feature tools like extruded boss base, revolve, swept boss, mirror, shell. Okay, so these are the basic one, and you want to learn this one. And the result of this you will be able to build simple parts. Then in the day number 3 and day number 4, you're going to start with more advanced design tools. So we're going to use more advanced features, more advanced models, and also you're going to start focusing on the accuracy when it comes to the mass properties, right? To calculating mass, to calculating center of mass, and so on, right? So I have to pay attention to the unit system, to the number of decimals, to the density, and so on. The result of this you'll be able to build medium complexity parts. Then we go to the assembly. So day number 5 and day number 6, we focus on the assemblies. Now for a CSWA, you must know basic mates. Okay, so when it comes to the concentric, coincident, parallel, perpendicular, angle, and tangent. Okay, so these are the basic mates that you have to know to build assemblies. And this is what you can learn in the day number 5 and day number 6. So you're going to be able to build simple assemblies. In day number 7 and day number 8, you're going to focus on practicing on the exam samples under time pressure. So you get familiar with the exam style questions. Okay, so you're going to have timed exercises. You're going to build full models. So you're going to practice the real exam conditions. Okay, so the output is actually be able to build models that are similar to the exam under time pressure. And then we have day number 9, and this is where you just polish everything that you have, right? You go through the final mock exams, and then also you take the real exam on day number 9. And this way you can pass CSWA exam. The most important thing is to learn specific tools that you need for an exam about a part design and the assembly, that you learn how to measure mass, how to change material, how to change density, how to define global variables, okay? And then you have to practice on the exam style questions under time pressure. So the daily routine, you should work 3 to 6 hours per day, okay? You should focus on the exam style questions, and you should have minimal theory, right? Only practical things. So the key actions you should take. You should working on rebuilding models multiple times, because this is what you're going to have to do on the exam. You build a model, then you have to change certain feature, add or remove, or change certain dimension, then calculate mass again. Then you have to focus on the accuracy. So your answer must be within 1%. Then you have to practice under time pressure. So you have to limit yourself with a time and see if you can be also fast. And then also you have to follow a structured preparation. Now, what he did different than others, he didn't watch random tutorials. He had a structured program, okay? He didn't skip any basics. He didn't take any breaks, right? Long breaks between practicing, right? Every day he was practicing. And he was fully focusing on the exam requirements. Now, here are the common mistakes you should avoid if you want to be fast in getting CSWA certification. You should avoid passive learning. right? A little bit now, a little bit for 2 weeks, and so on. You should avoid spending time to learn unnecessary tools, right? Tools that you don't need for an exam. You should focus on the repetition, doing the same things over and over again so you become fast and efficient. And also, you should focus on managing your time because this is very important for the exam. Now, the final takeaway, if you want to get a fast CSWA certification, you must have a structured plan and you must have intensity, right? You must do it every single day. Now, as I said again, if you want access to my CSWA practice exam samples, 5 of them, you can get it in this book. Right now it's free, but won't be forever free. Okay, so you can just click on the link below and you can get it. See you in the next video.